What's up, guys? It's Matthew. This is Courtland.
Hello, what's up?
Just wanted to give you guys kind of a weekly update you guys on what we've been doing and all that. But I want Courtland just to introduce himself. Just tell us where you're from, how you got here, all that good stuff. So
cool. So my name is Courtland Perkins. Originally from Houston, Texas. I was born there, and I moved. Yep. I moved to Mississippi when I was 10. My parents split up, and so I've been in Mississippi ever since. I came out here to Atlanta for college to go to Emory University, and I guess in a lot of ways Emory's changed my life and kind of put me where I am now in regards to just doing ministry and even this Generation Send program. I became a believer when I was 17, and then just from there I was kind of on this trajectory just to, I really had a passion for God's Word and a passion for communicating it to other people. And I think that's kind of why I'm here in some regards, because I care so much about that, and I'm really starting to understand what church planting is and how do I fit into ultimately God's plan for planting churches, and really it's about planting people in places who are the church and letting them see His love through them. So so I guess this summer I kind of, the church that we're helping out, I've been going to the church, Blueprint Church, for 3 years. So it was kind of natural flow for me to kind of just plug in and help out and see this new campus be planted in Decatur. So I'm excited.
Just so you guys know, Courtland's a beast in every meaning of the term. But yeah, you just want to recap kind of what we've done this week and go and hang out with Claude and all that good stuff. So yeah, just kind of tell us what we've been doing this past week.
Yeah, so I think this past week is kind of, it's kind of cool how, so like Generation Send kind of has this summer broken down into these three or four areas. First was identify, meaning like kind of become aware of the city that you're in, and like find those people who you can connect with. And then this phase that we're in is like, I guess, the invest part, and basically that means like going deeper with those relationships. And I personally I'm not thinking too much about those particular, like, am I in the right phase yet type of thing. There's a truck going by, so it's kind of loud, that's why.
That's one thing. UPS important, probably.
Yep. So yeah, but I was said that to say that I feel like this the way they had it set up is kind of working. So like this past week, we have been investing like in the relationships that we have had, whether it be from people from the church, like this guy named Claude, who's super cool, and just really challenges us to really live our lives in such a way that mission is at the forefront and then everything else just comes second. And I really see how that's changed me. This past week, spending this time in Clarkston, which is like 5 minutes away from us where we're living now, and really, man, it's just a really interesting community. It's actually the most diverse square mile in the United States of America, period, like right across the street from us basically, and it's just full of refugees from all over the world. And we just had a chance to like split up into teams of some people stayed back at the house and prayed for those who went out to the community, and those who went out to community, I was a part of that group. And we just got to see God move, break down barriers, language barriers, or whatever it was, for us to be able to communicate to these kids and to even some of their parents the truth of the gospel. And so I know some got to pray with others, and I got a chance to share with a few guys, and it ended up turning into like a lot of kids being around me and just being able to just share the gospel, man, and just share the truth that they can embrace as well for themselves. And we even got to see some of the kids, they desired for me to come back, and they wanted me to pick them up for a service this past Sunday. So 3 of them, and they even brought a friend. So that was even made it more just awesome, just seeing God's work, because I know I didn't do anything special, but just talk about Jesus. So
yeah, and honestly, this week's just been like super cool, and just to kind of continue off of that, just man, just getting to go out and be the hands and feet of Jesus and to invest in a community. And really, the thought that was going through my mind is actually on Tuesday, and I talked to Courtland about this a little bit, But Tuesday, like I said, like half of us stayed in a home and just prayed for those and interceded that went out. And I was one of the ones that stayed behind and prayed. And man, God kind of just really spoke to me in realizing in that moment that I have Plant City Christianity down, but when it comes to biblical Christianity and what Jesus intended it to be, I have a long way to go. And so really this week, what I want to challenge you guys with is not necessarily, you know, go out and share the gospel, go out and do that, even though you should already be doing those things every week and every day of your life by planting seeds. But yeah, I want to challenge you guys to examine yourself. There's a verse in 2 Corinthians 13:5 where it says, "Examine yourselves as to whether you are in the faith. Test yourselves. Do you not know yourselves that Jesus Christ is in you?" And so really kind of just think, do I have my cultural Christianity down? Do I have American Christianity down? Or do I have biblical Christianity? And are my views shaped off of the Bible, or are they shaped off of what I've grown up in? And so I really want to challenge you to spend time this week thinking about that. Like, man, I don't want to be a Plant City Christianese person. I want to be somebody who follows after Jesus, and I hope you desire the same thing. But Courtland, how can just the people back at home be praying for you and for the group as well? So
yeah, I think for the group that we just will go all in for these last weeks we have. This is a great program, but in the reality, the work is so great that the time that we have is kind of short. 10 weeks seems like a lot, but when the work is so big, there's a lot to be done.
It's like halfway over.
Right, and it's almost over. So just to pray that we just finish strong and bond together and really be, like Matt said, hands and feet of Jesus, and people see that His love is in us. You know, we'll be known by our love, as He says. So, and then for myself, I just be impatient with life. I can be kind of fast-paced, but lazy, so it's kind of weird how that works out. But as far as my mind, I kind of think about the future a lot, and so just how real faithful to what God has told me now and obedient. So yeah, if you guys can pray for that, that'd be awesome.
Cool. Well, this is update number 4, 5. I don't know. Lost count.
But you should say
what up? Should we do it on 1, 2, 3 and heads?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. What up?